And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at-bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
And Acuna able to make the grab. That takes care of one. And there's one away. Cal Ripken Jr. up now for the Brewers. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Larry Walker up now for the Brewers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Yelich off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting this one, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Bottom of the first, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
At the belt and fires. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Wong relay to third. And he's got a leadoff triple. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. And the 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Walker makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Joe Rios. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Oh, now this one blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. That is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Luis Urias.
The third baseman, number 2.
That's a strike. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tyrone Taylor watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. High in the air, out to right. Hank settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Here's Christian Arroyo.
The designated hitter, Christian Arroyo.
And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Arroyo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brewers strand 1, and it remains. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Matt Olson.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman,
Burns back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's Austin Riley. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker racing over to make the catch.
Batting 7.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Cooper. He steps on the bag. That's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Garrett Cooper. On the ground to the left. Miller collects it. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Christian Yelich. in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out. Colton Wong up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he won't.
Right through there, got it. And that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Jalen Miller.
The shortstop, Jalen Miller.
Burns back to work. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Ozzie.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His second homer this series. It's 2-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it's through for a hit. Yelich to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. And it's 2-0. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cal Ripken Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Olsen steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high chopper. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Luis Arias. Slide out his first time. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Popped up. Miller makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Slide to right his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, Matt Olson up to the plate.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
And here is Austin Riley. Yelich right there to make the grab. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 so far.
Arozarena.
Bunted back towards the mound. And it gets by him. And he'll be safe at first. First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Jalen Miller. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. It's 5-zip.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second, and that rolls into the corner. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Alec Bettinger. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. And the lead is ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Christian Arroyo.
The designated hitter, Christian.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone. Here's Pedro Severino.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Miller handles the chance to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got it. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly. Still looking at that. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Joe Rios.
For the Braves,
And a pitch.
Joe Rios.
In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Matt Olson. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Matt Olson goes deep. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double. Randy Arozarena next up for the Braves. And that bunted towards third. Urias. The throw to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Jalen Miller getting ready to hit.
Shortstop, Jalen Miller.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 7-0. Welcome back. Top 6. Now it's Christian Yelich. The pitch.
The center fielder,
Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Free. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Wong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Riley pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Cal Ripken Jr. The lefty, the 1-0. High fly ball out to center field. Rios gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the back here at the ballpark. And now William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Bettinger back to work. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
So up next, Hank Aaron, 1 for 3. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Yelich drifts towards it. Out number 2. Man at first. And next for Atlanta, Joe Rios. He's a guy who does it all. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in Atlanta, and here is Larry Walker. And he deals. That's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Bounced out to short. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Urias.
And now Luis Urias. Stan Musial getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Also entering the game, Eddie Rosario. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Orlando Arcia. He's in at shortstop.
Number 11, Orlando Arcia.
Next offering is down low. 1-0. On the ground. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a good eye there. And a pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Christian Arroyo. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Juan Marichal. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Slapped foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Brewers strand 1. They continue to trail 7-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder,
The pitch.
Eddie Rosario.
Puts a bunt down. Cooper. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now
Stan Musial next up for the Braves. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. In the air, out towards left center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Oh, now this ball gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. A bunt, and it's popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number
Here's
11.
Orlando Arcia. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. This one in the air, center field. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, but they're still in. Back at Truist Park, here's the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, number 28.
There's the strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is foul back. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Righty delivers. The punch out there, that's the second out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Yelich at the dish. Out there to center. Rios under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Jesse Hahn takes over on the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. And now, William Contreras.
Leading up for the Braves,
The wind of the pitch.
William.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Ozzie Albies.
Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab, 2 away now. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Hank Aaron. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. I mean, there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Gets the bunt down the right side. And they tag him out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. New pitcher for the Braves, Jacob Webb. And he's got a nice lead to work with. The wind of the pitch. Ripped towards third. Throw over to Musial, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal.
So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Musial settles under it and makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 30.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Larry Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.